Hunter's Full Moon Trilogy is the first book in the Eastern Faraway Adventures by Midnight Tower.
Hello, and we should be back. We're here. I'm Dave. This is Band of Badgers, and we're doing something with Midnight Tower. I'm just moving around like this to make sure we're actually moving and waiting for Twitch to catch up, and we can prove that we are actually doing what we're supposed to be doing. If we are, and if you're watching us live, thank you very much for joining us. Put something in chat to let us know you're here and you're watching and you're enjoying the show. As I said, this is it. Normally, I'm the DM, but for this session, I am just your humble host. Ta-da! Steve's not here, but we're not going to worry about that. And this is part of our GM Created series. So we're going to hand things over to Tove and Eric there. I was just about to call him Flynn, or Flinny. And that's it. We're going to do that. We've got Diana Restrepo joining us. Hi, Diana. How you doing?
Hi, guys. Good. How are you?
I was going to say, freshly back from Gen Con, but...
I am.
All bunged up.
A few days later.
Yeah. And Ian, over in Cornwall. How you doing?
Hello. Oh, yeah, I'm all right down here in Cornwall. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
The Scottish
How are you,
Cornwall,
Dave?
from one end to the other. Yeah, all good. But anyway, enough about me. I'm going to hand it over to Tove. Tove, the game is yours. Over to you. There you go.
Yes, and I'll just swiftly move it over to Victorious, who can read the previous, what happened during the previous episode, if you like.
Previously on the Hunter's Full Moon Adventures. After a long journey through autumn-clad mountains, we finally arrived at Buckroot Bridge, an isolated village surrounded by untamed wilderness. In an inn, we met the dwarven scholar Bjorn Amberclan, who is searching for the information about Queen Freya Swiftsteel's ancient tomb. But the villagers urgently needed our aid. Gnolls had been scouted near Apple Hollow. Mysterious lights had been seen near the old stone monoliths, and a young hunter has gone missing. We decided to help the wood elf, Finel Alumnianara. And I'm going to say that's how you say that. Because let's face it, this is my story. He was searching for his missing daughter. But when we found her, she was grievously wounded and surrounded by massive direwolves who didn't appreciate getting their dinner interrupted. Join us as our adventure continues.
Well done.
That was good.
The last thing that you saw was your friend Killian sort of just going into full battle rage, wounding one of the wargs and just continue through the forest. You're in a clearing, up in a tree, a huge spur. This is half-elf young woman. Her leg is tied. You can see that the blood is seeped down through, and beneath are two wargs. And we rolled initiative for the last time. So, Flinny, you are up next.
All right. Let's see what is happening in this clearing where my life may or may not be destined to end. So where do we have...
Yeah, well, where do we have everything? We have Gillian is up in a tree. And then I'm hoping someone will place the wargs and the characters somehow.
So everyone can have you've got your characters at the bottom of the map.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so you can drag those on. Tove, your characters are at the top right of the map.
Yes. I get this measurement. Oh, wait. Not use that. Yeah, so we have one warg there. And the other one over here, and then a third one has left with Killian. And these ones have moved forward as well. They sort of they're on their way to you, but you are quicker. So, Pliny, you get to attack first.
All right, excellent. Right, bear with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll start with moving myself onto the map, saying that I am not particularly wisely standing somewhere at the front, and then I am going to, seeing that there is someone in trouble out there, and expecting us to be sort of one member of the company down, I'm going to go straight for one of the direwolves. Oh, nice. Down, because I am. Yep, I'm gonna use. I simply use my movement to move my 30 feet up to here.
Yeah.
And then checking it, because this is our very first battle. Not including our battle for sanity back at the village. I am going to see if I can. Do I have the range? Yes. So I use my free action to draw a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll throw the dagger at one of the closest direwolf.
Yes.
I hope you all appreciate how beautifully I'm blocking the view and the path for everyone else after me.
I'm just
Well
going
done.
to shoot
As a DM, we appreciate this.
Right,
Excellent.
and this is going to be long range for me, so I'm going to be at disadvantage.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Alrighty. And that's it's a natural 20 and an
Ooh.
18. An 18. So that's an
Okay.
18.
That's
Very good.
that's nice.
That's not bad.
That
That's
is
good.
nice.
I mean, if I could choose, I would have saved those, but no. Okay, so 18 for a total of 22. Is that a hit?
Yeah, good. Absolutely.
Lovely. Which deals a colossal 4 piercing damage.
Nice.
Brilliant sort of looks. He looks a bit desperate as he runs up and pulls the dagger as he's doing it and throws it. And he looks like there's no way this is gonna hit anything. And then his expression changes to surprise when it actually hits.
You see the wolf sort of like snarls at you and focus directly on you. Do you want to do anything else? You got its attention now. Otherwise,
No.
we'll move on to Vic.
I'm going to leave it there. I'm also
Yep.
going to remove one of my daggers for now. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Vix, this entire journey that you've taken with him, and all the way up until like this point where they're like, yeah, let's go help out people. He's wearing this really affluent clothing. Like we're talking like over knee-high boots, like really tight trousers with a cod piece, this like really loose blouse and like a waist jacket. No armor whatsoever. Does not look ready for combat or like he's ever seen combat in his life. And he just like looks at what Flene's just done, and then his eyes, wider than you've ever seen them, these like draconic eyes, just turn back and look at Kara and Kingsman. He's like, "What the hell is that? Is that a wolf?" And then we'll just like, "Oh God!" And then just starts running 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, jumps in like another 5 feet to here to go prone, and then just crawls behind here and he's like, "What do we do?" And that's my go.
Our move.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh.
All right, brilliant. Then it's Lysandria. Do I have a token for her, Dave, somewhere? Because I can find the other one.
I'll put one out for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's fine. She's gonna use her action move somewhere over there. I think that's maybe over there, and
Sure.
then shoot
what
at
was
one
her
of.
initiative?
She was 8, so she was before Kara.
There you go.
And then she's gonna use her short bow to try to hit, and she's attacking the one that is already wounded with 19. Well done.
Ooh.
And it is gonna take some damage. Yep. So she's And then she's sort of like hoping that someone else will run ahead of.
Tove, could you show us which wolf she attacked?
She attacked that one, the one which is just south
To the
of-
left.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I can actually.
If you right click, you can use your
gonna
mouse.
say-
as a
wait,
laser pointer.
it's this one. Real.
Perfect. Thank
That
you.
one. Yeah.
Great. Nightmare.
So it's the one that is directly south of Gillian in the tree.
Thank
so
you.
yeah, and then she's not doing anything else. So Tara, you're next.
Right. Kara, just gazes straight forward in battle mode, eyes glisten, takes out her sword, and goes, "Guide me, my soul, take me to my enemy." And then she just charges forward. I will charge up 30 feet. 1, 2, 3. Can I go diagonal in D&D? 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Yes, it still counts as 5.
Yeah, you can sort of. You don't really go diagonally. I would go like 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if that makes sense. So if you head straight, if you go 1 to the left and 1 up, that's like 5 and 5. Because otherwise, it's going to be sort of cheating if you go diagonally.
I pretty much went straight up and then just curved next to Lene. And then that is my turn.
Yeah. All right, and then it's the Vogues. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. One of them is definitely gonna be able to attack this character there. And then 10, 20, 30, 40 can reach both of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how it is. It's gonna be that one. So the first is going to be you, Flinny. And that is AC 15.
That, I believe, is hit.
That's a hit. Okay. Ooh. Well.
Oh no.
You take 11 in damage.
Oh my god.
11.
Wow.
And you're not
Yeah.
fully healed.
I am not. That knocks me completely flat to the ground.
I'm so sorry. And the other one is on you, Kara, and it is AC 11.
Nope, does not hit. I dodge it.
All right. Excellent. That's him. Then it's Kingsman.
Okay, seeing what Vix is up to, I'm running. I'm running as fast as I can. And while I'm running, I'm notching an arrow into my bow. And then I skid on my knees on the path. And I'm going to fire at Warg A. I'm skidding my knees in the gravel dirt.
Yeah.
But fire at A.
Yes, and
that's an
Flynn
18
is
to hit.
down. So yeah, excellent. You don't get any penalty for fighting into close combat.
9 points.
18 is hit. 9 points. Awesome.
And I fire even though I'm still sliding on my knees.
Ooh, you say so like, and it hits directly.
I'll make sure to
into the
open my
shoulder.
legs so he can go under me. No, not that type of show. I'm talking about for arrows, Ian. Arrows.
I'm gonna turn around and pretend I didn't see that.
I'm trying to help.
Wisdom save.
Oh my god.
All right.
I was going to
Killian
say that I wrap
somewhere-
my arm around Kara's leg, so you know I'm here.
Like a little kid. Okay, great.
And
I used to do that to my dad.
I'll stand up, and then you can somersault.
With me?
Yeah.
We've done this many times because we adventure all the time, guys.
Ta-da! So Killian is out fighting a warg somewhere, so you don't know where he is. It's Flinny, so we're on a new round. I suppose you're going to do a death save.
Oh, goodness.
Let's fucking go.
And this is scary because the other character I play is that kind of heritage where you get advantage on death saves. This one is not, and it's a fail.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess that's what you do then. Vix, you're next. Hiding behind the tree.
Oh dear. That changed my plan. I think in this moment of panic, like he's run forward to kind of like see what's more going on, but he's scared and has jumped behind the tree. He's not sure like what like being in a fight is like. But then he sees as these two wolves approach and obviously like start trying to tear into Flinne and Kara, and he watches Flinne go down. He's like, no. And can I move through friendly squares or not?
Yes.
I can. Okay.
Yeah, if they let you through, and I assume they will.
He sees that opening that Kara makes for Kingsman, and he goes, I think it's 5, 10, 15. He's going to try and go through your legs if possible. He dives underneath it.
Sure.
And then
this is the weirdest combat I've ever.
And then lands on top of Flinne, and then tries to like roll off him. So he's now actually between the two wolves, and at the same time he's going
wolves. Oh, wolves.
And he's going to be like, no. And then you like watch as like his like hands trembling touch your chest, and he's like, and this voice starts to like resonate from his throat again, and there's this like really high pitched whine to it, this like whistling like that comes over the top that's in harmony, and then you watch as those scales start to glow like just at the tips, and this gemstone dust falls off him with this like earthen kind of look to him, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds. You were going to take.
Go for it.
5 points of healing.
Nice.
And then he just like looks up at the two and he's like, make it count. That's the end of my
Okay, Flinny, you think you're back to the realm again, sort of like you just see this like warg's paws and your friend sort of standing over you, and it's very chaotic at the moment.
Oh wait, was it for me? I thought it was for Karen.
Oh,
it's for...
okay.
No, it's like,
you're the one who's down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it would be
what I will also say as well is actually...
Never mind.
That healing that makes...
I sort of do that.
Inspiration.
I stare up and I have this view of the skies, and then this big slobbering warg's maws just drooling in my face, and I stay flat to the ground for the time being.
Yeah, I'm going to make my my words to you a bardic inspiration, so you get a d6 to your next attack roll or saving throw or ability check.
Cool.
Awesome.
Right, I'll put you right there.
Hey.
All right, then it's Lysandria, and she will move back and stand over here, and then shoot at Vorg A, who isn't in combat anymore, because it attacked Flinny, but he went down. So that is a miss. So she's aiming, but she's a little bit nervous, sort of like people are just everywhere, tumbling around and going through each other's legs. So she misses me. That shot. No, she doesn't hit you. She does not. And then Kara, you're next.
All right. I would look at Victorious and go, count as 2. I have number 2. Because she doesn't understand what you're saying when you say make it count. She's going to swing at the dire wolf. Ooh, that's an 18 on the die plus 6.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. That's ugly. For 6 points only of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, still damage.
Yeah, and this is the one that has an arrow knocked out from its flank, so it's already pretty damn wounded. Do you want to do anything else?
I believe that is all I can do.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Yeah. Then it's the Warg. And Walk A can now choose between Wix and Flinny. So 1, 2, 3. It's gonna go on you, Eric. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm like a
What
flying
do you
magnet.
do?
I'm so sorry.
You want to
And
bite
it's
someone? Bite me.
it's a miss. Thank God. It's number 2.
Well, I
So,
needed that.
so
Was that
it's
an advantage 'cause he's prone?
AC7.
That is a miss.
Oh yeah,
Just.
he's prone as well. You're on, so it would have been a miss anyway. And the other one has the opportunity of actually 3 people: Vix, Flinny, and Kara. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not making this up. It's going for you. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm
This
telling
is
you.
happening.
I'm the fang magnet. You just bite me. Bite me all you want.
I'm so sorry. AC14.
That's a hit. Who needs armor? Who can afford it? I can't.
9 in damage.
Right, well, that certainly puts me down again.
Oh my god! Wake up!
He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down.
But hey, my death saves reset.
Everyone else.
You've got a backup character, right?
Right.
I'm so sorry. Kingsman, you're up next.
Okay. Same thing. I'm going to do what I said. If I've still wrapped around one arm around Kara's leg, I will stand up and somersault her in the air so she can get, hopefully, a good attack on the next round.
Oh.
Cool. I don't know what that means,
No,
but that
and
sounds really
that's
cool.
it. Boom.
Is that like you offering the help action?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Then we are on the next round. Flinny, I suppose it's time for a new destiny.
Now you want that nat 20.
Yeah. So hang on. Does your D6 apply to this?
Yes.
I think so.
The body
It does
is
tonight, otherwise. So
To my
but I
next
think-
roll, so okay. Hold on.
Let me just double check. It's any roll in the next 10 minutes, but you only get it once. I will
Okay.
double check. It says saving throws, actions, bonus actions. Bonus actions.
this is-
the next. Want a bit of check attack roll or saving throw? This is a saving throw. You get the D6.
Next time. Right.
Yes. Nice.
Is there any way I can actually display this? Do you see this nat 20?
5.
I see what?
We see a 5.
I see a 5.
Yeah. Huh? No, that's gonna work. So yes, now for a total of 25, I passed my death save. Why am I?
Do you get
This is gonna be a
HP
horrible
back on a
question.
nat 20?
I would actually. Is there such a thing as does something happen? I don't think so. Does it?
But yes, it does. There's something if you roll a nat 20 with death saves. What is it?
I know in games that I play, it's you get plus 1 HP if you get
Yes.
a nat 20, and
I was
plus
gonna
2
say,
if
yeah.
you get a fail back. I'm not the
The
DM.
character regains 1 hit point, so I get conscious together. Right.
You're back on your feet.
Is this even happening to me? Okay, so I am on 1 hit point and conscious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now try
Thank
and
you,
make this
Victorious.
one count.
This is
That's
hilarious.
at the start of your round as well. You get to go, bud.
Wow. Is it? What? Are we back to me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hang
yeah,
on.
you
No,
still
no,
haven't
no, hang
done
on.
anything.
No, but this surely was my turn, right?
Death saves are at the start of your turn.
Okay. So, I've never been in this situation before. Do I have an actual
You
turn
got
to
one.
act
You got
on?
1 hit point, and you're conscious. You're like,
And it's my turn.
And you're prone. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm prone.
Yes.
Bloody hell!
Bloody hell, I've woken up English.
This is the worst. I used my free action. That sort of trembling. I pull another dagger out. No, sod it. I go for a small sword, in difference to my short sword, and I try to stab whoever bit me the last time.
are you staying
On the
staying prone?
Floor? Yeah.
And I am not staying prone because that would be silly. So I am standing up before I do
I
that.
mean, stab on the
yeah.
floor.
I can stab on the floor. But not
Shake up.
it rises in front. Okay.
Them's prison rules.
No. 10.
AC 10 is a miss, unfortunately.
That's a miss. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's
But you're back on your feet.
Yeah, shakingly.
For now. Vix, you're next.
Oh.
Okay. And you just see this like form getting like slightly angrier, and he will take a 5-foot step back. Which, if I think A wants an attack of opportunity, I'll let him take it.
Yes, it will be an attack of opportunity. Is that happening before? Is it happening now or after your turn?
Well, I'm triggering it now, so
Yeah,
yeah, I
exactly.
think it gets to finish anything.
Yeah. Then that is a natural 1, so don't you worry. You're all good
Awesome.
on that. The wall
Game
is
master.
clearly focused thing on more tastier characters.
Totally.
I'm
Yeah.
then going to keep moving back.
Mhm.
So if the other one wants to go.
Bear with me. Quick question.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so when
It's
a
a very-
creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my reaction to stab it.
And you
Nice.
haven't used your reaction, so yes, go for it.
So I will stab Warg B.
That's not the one that triggered the attack of opportunity. That was Warg A, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. For 13.
that is just a hit. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
And
Roll damage.
it is. There's no sneak here, is it? No, because it's not engaging anyone else but me. Well,
No.
so no, that's the wrong die. Hang on. For a total of, well, that's not 5
Excellent.
piercing damage.
Yeah, with your
Small sword.
Yeah. Nice. You dig it deep into the flank of it. And then Vix, back to you again.
Yeah, so I've moved back another 5 if Warg B wants an attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
So if they want to make an attack, they can do.
Yeah, they probably will. AC sheet 23.
That's definitely going to
A
hit.
That could be a hit. It's 8 in damage.
Okay, 8 damage. That
Yep.
hurts. And Vix and he like tries to get away. He looks bad. He's bleeding profusely.
Oh no.
And it's weird. It's almost like a really dark coloured blood. But he then moves the rest of his movement over to here. And if I'm right, a 15-foot cone should be
Yes. You
there,
work really well.
there,
Yeah.
and there.
Yes.
You watch. He's like, he starts breathing in. You just watch like the ground around him, like the dust just seems to like collect up, and then it just like pulls in towards him, and he just. And just this shale and mud and earth just erupts from his mouth. I need a dex saving throw, please. From
Yes.
both walls.
The first one's what's the saving throw? That's
12.
The first one gets 16, and the other one not so good. 7.
Okay, so one fails, one succeeds. They are going to take. For the one that failed will take full amount. The one that saved will take half.
Yep.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 3 for the one that passed, and then the one that failed.
Yep.
Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, no, that's it. That's it on this one. I'm thinking about the other elements. Yeah, and he just and like this earth and mud and shale just like peppers across them. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them sort of tumbles back in this sort of cascade of just dirt and rocks and everything, falls to the ground and doesn't move anymore. The other one sort of doesn't look too fresh and nice anymore. It's really quite hurt now. So it looks a little bit like Finny did a little while ago, sort of like, "Whoa."
Aw.
But it's still standing. So
And then
Which one
he
is
looks
dead?
towards
So A or
Kara.
B?
so that was
Very nice.
you, and then it's Lysandria. She's gonna try to shoot.
Which
and
which warg went down, by the way?
which
which warg is it that went down?
Move it actually. Warg 8.
Cool. And then
is
just
gone.
to finish off, as a bonus action, he like looks
Oh, yeah,
towards Kara,
cool.
and Kara, you see like his eyes kind of like glowing this amber color, and he's like,
Kill it now.
and you get a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Nice.
Remind me, I roll a d4 or d6. Great.
D6
Thank you.
anytime you want
And
for
that-
one roll in the next 10.
Great. Thank you.
Then it's Lysandria, but she's shooting into 12 minus 2. It's not gonna. Yeah, she's missing. She missed her shot. So then it's you, Kara.
Great. So Kingsman launched me into the air.
Oh yeah.
So I need to make, I would assume, a athletics or an acrobatics check, correct?
Yes, you can choose if you want to do athletic or acrobatics.
Okay. She'll shoot straight up, and then in midair, she's going to flourish her sword around her head to come straight across this dire wolf if she can. So let me roll for acrobatics or athletics first. That is an 18.
That's
And
definitely.
then for my hit, I'm going to use the bardic inspiration to tack on to here. Oh, that's only a 1. That's right. That's 13 plus 6.
That's enough. Yep.
Great. Thank you. That's an 8. So 8 plus 4, that's max damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
it's
That's amazing.
definitely down.
Linda sort of stands there with
Oh,
this
yeah.
tiny knife, like, what just happened?
All right. Excellent. They are both gone, and yeah. Well done. Everyone survived.
What happened? Did I die? Did I die twice? Did I felt like I died. What even ordered Kingsman?
I walk over to Flynn and go, shh, and then I touch
what?
his face. I'm going to heal him for 2 points.
Oh, thank
is-
you. That feels really nice. Right.
And how much more do you need?
I still feel really rough, to be honest. But you know, there's someone else, and Linda sort of points up at the tree who might be in
And,
need of your powers.
And with that, like Vix is already like hurriedly like limping over where he's been bitten towards the tree, and he's like,
My lady, we are here to save you.
It's a little bit doubtful, but then on the other hand, she's like, "Are they all gone? Is it okay? Is it safe?"
Never fear,
And
we are here.
and more. That adventuring party has never, and he looks mangled. And he's like, a more heroic adventuring party has never been seen before. My lady, and he holds out his hands to her, and she's upside down.
May I help you from that tree?
thank you. And she sort of makes her way down. She's quite badly wounded as well, so you both sort of like leaning at each other as you walk to the back to the rest of the group. So yeah, there you are.
What even, Kingsman? What even are these things? I mean, look at them. They're the size of horses.
These are wargs, Flynn. Wargs.
Wargs. Okay. Remind me never to get close to one of these things again. When I saw them at a distance, I thought, how hard can they be? They look like small dogs. And then they came running, and I realized how big they were.
Well, you see, Flynn, it's called perspective. When they're far away, it doesn't mean they're small. When they get close, they are much larger.
I guess that's the problem with working in the cities. So are you all right? Are you hurt?
No, it hurts. I'm hurt.
You'll see Kingsman. He will go up to the warg that he shot, and he goes up to the warg. He just makes sure the eyes are closed, but he leaves the arrow embedded into it.
Yep. Cool. Just like it.
I'll walk over to what's the daughter's name?
Jillian.
That's right, Jillian. I only have 1 point left of healing, so I will touch her cheek and I will heal her for 1 point.
Okay. Oh, she sort of like touches her chin afterwards, and I'm like, oh, thank you, thank you so much.
I apologize.
And then she introduced herself. My name is Jillian Alimanera. I assume you're not from Backbridge. I'm sorry, I don't recognize you.
Jillian, your father sends us after you.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine he did.
He's worried sick. Are you Was there a reason you were out this far on your own? Are you on your own?
I guess there is one warg left somewhere, but yeah, I had an argument, and well, sometimes we do, and I wanted to help with the gnolls, and my father said that I was too young and too, not good enough, I suppose. He didn't say that, but that's what I heard, so I got angry, and I decided to go out and kill a big frost wolf to prove him wrong. I didn't find a frost wolf. The Vorgs, unfortunately, found me. So yeah, if it hadn't been for you, I probably would have been dead before dawn. So you have my eternal greatness. Thank you.
So, question for Tove. Did you say that there was a dead warg under the tree anyway?
Yes.
So, Jillian, you say you tried to find a winter wolf, but
yes.
you killed a warg?
Yeah.
You are more than capable. If you can handle one of those, you are more than capable.
Thank you, but nevertheless, I shouldn't have left alone. I know that now. It was it was rash. That's not how a hunter is supposed to attack. So no. I will apologize later to my father.
We are heading back to the village now. We will escort you to make sure that
thank you. That would be most appreciated. But we're all wounded. Maybe we should head up a little bit further south to the village, and then maybe strike camp for the night. I think that might be a good idea. What do you say?
You know this land better than we do. You can guide us.
And she does.
We'll levy a bed at this camp.
A bed? No.
Pillows, mattress. They...
Pardon our friend Vix. He, although he has scales for skin, he is a bit soft.
Who are you calling soft? Nah, you're alright. It's okay.
Gila looks at not everyone are familiar with the forest.
And then he pulls out his lute just in the middle of this area and just starts playing. And looks across like, oh, you got her, I'll sort me out. And then he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay. Do that. Roll to get hit points back.
Use the skull slot, and then we get...
Ooh. Lovely. 7 back.
Ooh, nice. Let's see.
All right, we're good to go.
Yeah.
You guys
It
don't
is-
mind if I twiddle while we walk? Stops playing his lute behind you.
It is quite late, so afternoon has turned into evening, which is turned to early night. So you walk for around half an hour, and then you find a larger sort of like, not a large clearing like the last one, but a little bit of a glade, I suppose, with a sort of babbling stream, which Gillian points out that this could be a good place for you to strike camp for the night. She suggests that you should keep watch in paths. I should say that she has seen quite a lot of tracks recently, and the area is not entirely safe. This part of the woods, and you can see that she's still she's limping, but she's sort of like, no, it's fine. She's just trying to pretend that she's not as badly wounded as she actually is. Lysandria helps to set up camp, and you light a little fire, and she starts making tea. So she is preparing. She can also use healing herbs if anyone is for the people who are wounded.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have a spare one, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Still
Just to
feeling.
show we also...
So
Definitely.
she.
Sorry.
I said, sorry, I interrupted you there.
No.
Well,
I was just hoping to apply some of those healing herbs on myself. Still feeling
Yeah.
the impact of those fangs.
So, Wix, you get 4 hit points back. Oh yeah, here we go.
Ah,
Uh, Pliny, you get 5,
Nice.
and Lysandria, no, Gillian, yes, 6. So she is looking significantly more well than previously, a little bit more color back on her. So are you gonna listen to the advice on keeping watching paths, and who's going to go first?
I can go first.
Mhm.
With first watch.
Yeah. And who do you want to pair up with?
Lena,
Right.
Yeah.
Kara's gonna have a heart-to-heart talk with you.
Is it about
And
tactics in wolf fights? Because I'm learning quickly. Right.
I think you need to.
and then the second watch.
That
that gonna
would be me and Vix.
Yeah.
Oh, have I got to do one too?
Yes, Vix. We all take it in turns. We all protect the camp. But I can assure you, watching the sunrise is quite beautiful.
I don't care about the sunrise. I care if one of those things comes by.
Then, as always,
then-
I'm going to protect you,
beautiful.
Vix.
Okay.
Then
I flip my
Lysandria
hat.
and Gillian will take the first. All right. Lysandria and Gillian will take the third watch. So the rest of the they go to bed quite early. Their bedrooms, and so do you, Kingsman and Vix. So Kara and Pliny, you sit there in the middle of the night, feeding the little fire with sticks, listening to the woods around you.
Yeah, I start to go over my inventory, my backpack. I swear I have played this game before, but I've never used D&D Beyond before. So this is what threw me. You hear Pliny sort of curse when he's looking in a backpack, and he lifts out perfectly unused leather armor. I knew I bought something back in Whiteport. No, I mean I looked here several times, but I just left it at the bottom because it was so heavy, and the stability of backpacks. Never mind. Right. You might not want to comment
Because
on this.
we're traveling, you thought it'd be easier to carry it than wear it.
Exactly. Thank you. You can go to sleep now. I got this. No, I start to pull this on.
I just kind of stare at him.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I had it custom made for me.
Yes.
It's like completely new. It's not a dent. It's like it's still polished. Has a little tag, sort of like
Yeah.
with the price on it. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Well?
that was embarrassing. I know. It's. I mean, at least I had it. I just should have worn it. I got that.
I believe you're just not used to being out in the woods.
You are very observant. I don't even know how to address you properly because I have a feeling that you are from some kind of order, maybe even nobility.
You could probably say that, but there's no reason for you to bow from me here.
Oh, good. So Kara is fine.
Yes. And Flinne is fine?
Oh, absolutely. Just Flynn is perfectly fine. We don't need to go into surnames.
I suggest that you stay behind in battle and let those that have the heavy armor move forward.
Yeah, this is it. It makes sense. You see, you might struggle to believe this, but I trained for years to be a soldier, so it was sort of drilled into us that you see danger, you sort of rush mindlessly forward and probably get impaled on the enemy's spear. But that was beside the point. So it's just I'm working on it. But good
That's
advice.
all right. Yes.
Can I ask you? You had the ability to do something extraordinary with your hands. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that before. When you touch people and you seem to close wounds.
It's some sort of healing that I've been bestowed upon.
What did you do to be granted such a gift?
It just happens. I could not tell you how.
Oh, I see. That's okay. We all have secrets. But nevertheless, I'm very, very impressed, and I believe you have brought us. I mean, we probably wouldn't have made it this far if it weren't for you.
Well, it's all of us that go on this journey and help each other out. Just not me. I will not take all the credit.
You are very generous.
Now, if you excuse me, if you will just watch the forest before I go to bed, I need to meditate.
Oh, absolutely. So no talking. No talking
No
whatsoever.
talking. No.
Okay. Not even quietly. Got it. I got it.
She'll
fair enough.
turn around, sit behind him, and then start to meditate with the sphere, the sun sphere of light, until the end of their turn.
Sort of look behind over my shoulder for a while, and then it's marvelous.
And then I'll feel you, and I'll look behind.
Eyes on the forest. I got it.
Your watch approaches the end, and the forest has been quite quiet. There's a little bit of a silent drizzle, and you have a feeling it's going to become more rain in the morning, or it could clear up. It's one of those sort of like either or. So once you are finished with your watch, you wake Kingsman and Wick.
Right? Yeah. Wake them carefully because I have a feeling that one of them might stab me and the other one might spray me with rocks. Hey!
Is that how you wake people up in your kingdom? By going...
Yeah.
I look over at Kingsman.
You might get a bit louder.
Psst.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Both of you are too loud.
I look over at Fleeta, look at you like, you made me go louder.
There is.
She just grunts and goes into her bed.
Go, get some rest, both of you. I will wake you in the morning.
And you have to like kick Vix awake. He is like.
I step over to him. Before I do, I will check the campfire, make sure it's still good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we have some supplies, so we have like a coffee pot, that kind of thing that we can.
If someone brought a med kit, you can
Yeah.
make coffee or something
Yeah.
similar. Otherwise,
I'm used to
Andrea
living
probably had
outside,
because
so
she
yeah.
made tea. So yeah, there's a med kit next
And
to it.
while I put the coffee on, I'll go over to Vix and a big kick, side foot into his hip.
Oh god, that was broken before I broke it.
Before he gets out the whole sentence, I clamp my hand over his mouth as much as it fits to try to shush Vix.
He like pulls your hand down, like.
This fucking sucks.
You'll get used to it. Come, I have some coffee.
And he just. And he just takes it from you and like just. Like open throat. Just necks it down. Little belch. And it's just like.
So what do? Do we have to like walk around and pretend we know what we're doing?
I think right here we are okay. I suggest you keep one ear open, one eye open.
Not a problem.
And he's like just like staring into the fire TV.
Tell me, come sit by the fire. Tell me a story, Vix.
Darth Vader in the fire.
Story. What kind of story would you like?
Where'd you get your clothes from?
Only from the best tailors I've found.
And
Where do you
why
get
would
yours?
You go traveling? I make them.
Okay, so there is, when you say, why would you go traveling? There's a pause longer than you've ever heard from Vixorus. There is, it's almost like he's missed a beat. Something that he hasn't done. Like every time his mouth's open, it's been witty, it's been like on point, but then there's just it's just a little bit too long. And he doesn't say anything to that. And then he reverts like,
It's really good that you make them yourselves. It's I like creative things. They're really good.
But you didn't answer my question, Vix. Are you running from something or running towards something?
Oh, it depends on the day, doesn't it? I think that I'm not running from anything. I'm not running towards anything. The journey is the journey, and I'm a sucker for a good story. What's your story?
We have been traveling for many days now, Vix. Seems that you're not heading in any particular direction.
he clicks his finger and points at me. He's like,
And that's probably the most accurate thing you've said about me. I'm not really going in any direction. I'm just seeing where the winds take me. And I'm just enjoying the atmosphere when we get places. And like the pub the other night, that was great. And I don't mind helping people out. I really want to. It's just, I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't I'm not that au fait with fighting. I don't know much about it. I tell stories, I sing songs, and I know a little bit of magic, but you really know your stuff, don't you? Like today with those monsters, that was impressive. And it's not something I've ever thought about. It's not something I've ever tried to do. Never needed to.
They are not monsters. They are animals, simple animals. Just hungry. And we may have stumbled into their territory, or Julian did.
They should get some gold if they're hungry.
Maybe.
Works for me.
While
So what do we do
we've
here?
been sitting there, you see Kingsman has been whittling away. He says, right, so he takes a fresh cup of coffee and he gives you what he's whittled while we've been talking, is the wooden carving of a warg. Here. I'm going to go on a round.
This is amazing.
And like he seems genuinely excited. He's like,
This is beautiful. Huh. The ranger and the warg.
just nods, takes out his lute, and quietly just starts trying to find a note, but not play a song. He's just finding the right note.
And Kingsman just gets up from his seat with his coffee, walks off, disappears into the shadows. You just see he puts his hood up.
Can I check to see if Kingdom is fully gone?
Yeah, roll a perception.
I'm technically still, because I haven't finished the long rest, I'm technically still at disadvantage. So that, because I've got level 1 exhaustion from getting drunk the night before, is a 3.
He could be there. He might not.
He just pulled a Batman on you. He's gone.
Awesome.
He's vanished. You see a tree. There's a tree.
There's a
He walks
moment.
past it there, but you never see him come out the other side. He's just. He's
That was very good.
And then like he waits for like, again, that extra beat where nothing happens. And he just kind of like stands up and he like glugs the coffee back and puts like these earthen clawed hands, just puts it down next to the fire. And he holds the lute at his side and he just like looks at his feet and the damage on his like boots and his trousers. And then just kind of stands towards like where Kingsman would have left, and then looks slightly like 45, maybe 90 degrees the other way, and just stares off into the distance.
Kingsman, do you want to do something specific with your little wooden
Nope.
treats?
I am just going to. I'll stay on the outskirts of the camp.
Yep.
And I'll just stay alert, keep alert until sun up. And as soon as dawn starts to break, I'll head back to camp.
Roll a perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go. 16, 19.
Yeah. You're like, there's a bear coming. She's cranky.
Oh, I'm listening for any misplaced snap of a twig.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for any scent to be on the wind.
You hear some sort of creature coming through the forest, sort of like breaking. And it's moving slowly, but not in a kind of stealthy, sneaky way. More of a just kind of slowly crashing through. You've heard this noise before. You know it's a bear, and a pretty large one. But it's not. She's not heading directly to camp. She's just sort of walking past.
That's fine. I won't make any moves. I will just make a note of that. Like camp aren't moving around or creating noise.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
And that's pretty much what's happening for.
Do you
for the
come
next
back to
hour.
camp before sunrise and before the next watch, or do you just stay out all night?
I'm basically going to stay out all night.
Okay, I have no concept of the time, and he will just stay awake, like trying to watch into the difference.
But that's the point.
You used to wait.
You
for the
made an
next people.
effort. You made an effort to do it.
And so he will, attempt to stay on watch. He doesn't know how to wake up the other people. He doesn't know when he's supposed to. He's like,
I come back about 4 or 5 a.m. just before
Yeah.
the sun starts to get lighter in the morning, and I'm
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
You might not even
Time
see
to
me
wait for the
arrive. I'm
next
just
one.
sitting opposite you.
Yeah.
You look up and I'm
Still-
suddenly sitting on the opposite.
Yeah. He's like,
Is it time to wake up the others yet?
So, while you're discussing whether or not you should wake the others up, Kara,
Yes.
you have a dream, and in the dream you're walking through snow. It's like whistling, howling snow. It's you can barely see your hand in front of you. You have one hand sort of trying to grab your fur-lined cloak, and the other one sort of in front of you because it's just snowflakes in your eyelashes and you're trudging on. You get a feeling that you know it's a dream, but it still feels like really very real. And you know where you are. You just passed some sort of stone this sort of boulder that you recognize. You're close to Griffin Peak, which isn't far from where your tribe usually stay for winter. You sort of mumble this prayer to May Lily, the gods of who protects travelers, as you continue. You get filled with this awful feeling that something's wrong, something is horribly, horribly wrong. And suddenly you see something in front of you in the snow. Um, and when you get close, you see it's a boot. It's a sealskin boot with leather straps, crisscrossed leather straps. And it's small. It's judging from the size, it probably fits a child of 4, maybe 5. And this, you know that this should upset you. Like a child missing a boot could lead to some serious frostbite within minutes at this time of year. But nevertheless, you sort of completely calm, but with this horrible feeling that something is wrong, and you continue forward. And a couple of minutes later, you find the child. He's on his belly. His blonde white hair is the only thing that's moving. And you don't have to turn him around. You know that this is a relative to you. His name is Torsten, and he's left this realm for good. So with this ill-boding feeling, you trudge forward, and on your way, you see several of your tribe's members. They're all dead. Until you reach this area where it's like a semicircle of stacked stones, and you recognize this place. You played here many times as a child. But this time, in the middle is a sort of like vortex, shimmering magic. And next to it, with her back towards you, is a woman that you recognize. You know who it is before she turns around. It is Sharina. She is your tribe's shaman. She's wearing a shaman's robe with this sort of intricate woven pattern, and has this sort of cap with a reindeer antlers. And she's tribe's shaman and your grandmother. And she turns around and says, Kara Willows, she says slowly, I should have known that you would come. And she's cradling something next to her. First you think that it's like a small child or something because she's carrying it so closely. But then you see it's papers, and it's the missing papers from your tribe's journal.
Diary.
Which is,
Yeah.
yeah, it's called a minnesbok. And seeing that is like the ripped pages nearly makes you nauseated because it's sacred to your people. It contains all the knowledge, and it's passed on from the elders through generations. It contains like valuable information to survive in the wild. And Sharina continues like, and you have this sort of like, you can't really interact. You're just a viewer. It's not. You realize it's not actually your dream, it's hers. So she's drawn you into her dream. And she says like, I'm only here to warn you, you're not going to be able to stay long. The voice is kind of distorted, but you must adventure, turn around and see what's happened. When you turn around again, you see the bodies in the snow of your fallen tribes members, but you see through to the other world, where the souls of your tribes members are trying to wake their bodies. It's either some of them are sort of like screaming at them, pulling at them, but nothing is happening. Others are just sitting and crying. And you realize that the souls of your fallen tribes, your family, friends, they're trapped here. They won't be able to be reborn to the celestial home plane that you originate from. And with time, the souls will go mad. They will eventually turn into undead creatures, ghosts, specters, your worst nightmare. And just before you wake up with this sort of like scream and bile in your throat, Sharina puts her hand on your shoulder, pushing you out through the dream and saying, you have to help us. And then she pushes you away. And you sort of wake up in your tent, just screaming flat out, waking everyone up.
I'm not going to scream because obviously...
No, you don't have to do that.
But, sorry. Yeah, she'll just scream and like fly up in a panic and just sweat. I mean, her skin was pale, but now it's even just white. It was just white everywhere, sweating. She starts to cry, not hysterically cry, but just tears just start to flow out. And they flow out, and she doesn't stop, and she's just staring into the sky. And breathing heavily.
As soon as you leap up, Kingsman is by your side and just takes your arm and just is there with you.
As soon
and
as
then
you
she just kind of
scream,
collapses on you.
Vix hits the floor and goes prone.
Of course you would.
Flynn, like, am I sleeping? Is Flynn sleeping in a tent?
I'm assuming you have a tent and then you're sleeping in a tent. If you don't have a tent, you're sleeping in a bedroll.
I can't imagine. I'm sleeping in my bedroll. So it's my bedroll. As soon as I had a scream, I just sliced the whole bedroll open. Just shake off the last pieces of the bedroll. It's like, where? Who's eating what? Just waiting for something to move in the woods.
Yeah, you see Kingsman sort of clasping Kara, and she's crying. You see Victor is going with coffee, sort of like, what's happening? A little bit slightly confused.
Hey, what are you doing with the coffee? Are you drunk? Are you wounded?
I'll look up at Kingsman. My entire family needs my help. My tribe. They're all dead. They're stuck. Their souls are stuck. I have to find them. I have to find them. That is my mission. Please.
I will help you, Kara, every step of the way. How far away are they?
I don't know. They're just trapped. They're just trying to get in. I don't know.
Were they back home?
And I think...
Kara, were they back home?
Were they back home, Tove?
Yes, they were back at home, far in sort of northern Faraway. But you have a feeling that this has already happened. This is not the message that you wanted that you got from Sharina. It's going to be, might be more later on, but it's a true vision. Your great grandmother had the gift of foretelling, so you know that this is already happening. But there's something you need to do, but you don't entirely know.
So it hasn't happened yet.
It has happened.
It has happened.
Mm.
Yeah, it's back home. But it's a message. It's a message, and something else is going to happen. I don't know. So they have, and I'll just take out the diary and open to the pages. They have it. They have these pages. This tells me where they are. And it's gone. But I saw it in my dream.
And I think, like, before, like, while you were all, like, crowded around Cara and you were, like, being really helpful, at this point, like, you haven't noticed, but Vix is, like, pounced back up to his feet, and he's, like, brushed the dust off, and he's tidied up his attire. He's like, well, that sounds like somebody needs help. And we do like to help.
Lena walks up and takes a look at this book that Cara is holding out, or the pages. Like, just glances at them. What did it look like?
Do you have the pages, or do you have the diary?
I would have the diary. Just
you
the
would have
diary.
the diary, yeah. So it's a leather-bounded, rather thick book. You realize it's not just like text; it's also pieces of pressed flowers, moss, and so on. Intricate maps. You also have a feeling like you shouldn't really touch this.
No.
Not really. Yet it's sort of like, oh, I'm sorry. So, but yeah. And it's, do you know Celestial?
No.
Nope.
I can't imagine.
It's also filled with text that you can't read.
Yeah, okay. No Celestial. So what do you need us to do? Travel north, or?
But I mean, I can go back by myself. I will help you all, and then I have to go back.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. I mean, you've helped me, at least, lots, and friends help friends. So,
Right.
keep that in mind.
Right.
I think at that point she's kind of embarrassed, and she's just gonna close the book, put it in her satchel, get up, and go to the stream, and just kind of wash her tears.
Yeah. And when you're standing there by yourself and you know, sort of, you remember the dream very vividly. But you also have, you know that this is probably because it wasn't your dream. You know that,
Right.
just like you just know that it wasn't your dream, but it was interrupted in a way. So you have a feeling like maybe later on you will know more. You're still trying to digest the fact that not only that with almost 100% guarantee you've lost your tribe, but even though that is sort of like nearly you can't really deal with that, the fact that their souls are trapped is so much more worse.
Right.
You have a feeling that maybe later on you will either you can think this through, or you'll get another message later on. But you know, your great grandmother was a really powerful shaman, so there's more to this that you'll find out later on.
Okay.
So yeah, it is just after dawn, and the temperature is chilling. The drizzle that fell overnight has turned into fog. The wind that you had the previous day has calmed down, and the landscape is now lightly obscured. Perception checks on site are made with disadvantage. So we have thick sort of frost in between these large spruce trees, and it's slightly cold. You pack up and head back towards Buckbridge Village, and on the way you can all make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Did we? Well, I'm presuming everybody else got a long rest. Did I manage to get a long rest?
No.
Kingsman get a long rest?
Oh
No.
no!
Me and Kingsman, no, yeah.
But you got a cup of tea from Lysandria. which
Nice. Do you want me to take another point of exhaustion?
we'll see. You'll have that tea, and then that's gonna affect you somehow. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I guess you're gonna recover one level of exhaustion, but you also lose one, so you're back to what you had
Stay where I
before.
am.
While
Good for
Kinsman, if
me.
you weren't exhausted, then you lose one because you're up all night. But on the other hand, you get one back with this Celia's tea leaf. Has a slight taste of Ängsmossa. And so on, but also elderberry and raspberry leaves to make the taste a little bit more palatable.
It's nice.
I ask Isandra for the recipe.
Yeah, no, she says I honestly don't know. I bought it from Father Lormus in the village.
Oh,
So
the
maybe
healing
he can
herbs.
give you. Maybe he can give you the recipe.
Yeah, should ask her. Oh, perception checked. That was it.
Yes, perception checks on disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Let's go.
We all have disadvantage because I rolled a 20.
Ah, it's foggy. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's a
No, it's okay.
9.
17.
Oh,
13.
17 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so who has the highest?
Me? What did you get,
Yeah,
Dave?
I got 14.
So me.
Kara, you're sort of tense after your nightly ordeal, so you see it way before anyone else. There's a huge creature flying over there, just by the sort of treetop horizons. It is too large to be about.
Do I know what it is?
From here, you can't really say. If it gets closer, you can probably tell what it is.
I will. Let me see. I will sneak closer.
Sneak closer. All
Why
right.
are we slowing down?
Yeah, you
Huh?
see Kara sort of like trotting off to the left,
Don't
leaving
question
the deer path. That she
Take it where we can. I'm tired. Don't question the speed.
But yeah, are we? Is she?
knocks your hand down. Stop it.
What? Okay.
Would you like a stealth check?
Yeah, go for
As
it.
I'm clinking and clanging.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not bad. I rolled a 15, so 17.
nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, she's used to the woods.
Yeah, definitely. You are surprisingly quiet as you move through the thick fog and get a closer look on this large hippogriff that is scouring the sky.
It's Buckbeak.
It
Okay.
is, yes, but vicious.
Oh.
Bad buckbeak.
No.
So yeah, it doesn't appear to have noticed you yet.
Okay. And what do I know of? You said griffins, right?
Yeah, hippogriff.
Hippogriff. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Hippogriff.
No, that's fine.
What would I know? Would I know anything, or can I make a history roll or nature roll of hippogriffs?
You can make a nature check if you like.
Nature?
Yeah.
Where are you? +1. Okay. Nope, I don't know anything. That's 6.
Nah.
I'm just curious at this creature, and I'm staring straight into the sky.
At first you're like, it's an angel. No, it's not, by the way. Oh, look at all this stuff. So, it is also rolling on disadvantage, so it doesn't notice you either, but it's flying sort of just past you and pretty much over the rest of over the rest of the group's heads. It is a large creature, majestic wings and razor sharp claws.
I would turn to the group if I see any of them looking at me, and I would just go.
Vix is like, what? Oh, fuck. It's low.
Nope.
Yeah, no, stay dead. quiet.
See, Kingsman, you're a ranger, right? So you
Mhm.
can do a nature check if you like.
Sure. Well, I noticed
can do
Kara's
that.
been doing bits and pieces. 18 plus 3.
Yeah, you're like, it's a hippogriff, but it hasn't seen you. It's probably scouting for food at this moment. So
I
it
try
has
and
this sort of.
steer the group slightly away from their direction.
Yep.
Yep.
Follow your lead. Just like
Yes, follow
okay.
as well.
Yeah, you steer them into this sort of like large trees and you hide under the branches. And after a couple of minutes, it flies away in the other direction. It has finished its scout in this area for food and it's hoping for better luck somewhere else. And you continue your journey
Right.
back to Uxbridge.
There is a lot of wildlife in these woods.
Yeah. Don't like it.
When I traveled through the woods on a big country road, basically one road, come to think of it, and also in a wagon, and also during daytime, and also surrounded by other soldiers. So it feels like I've missed an awful lot.
I get what you're trying to say, Flinay. This place sucks.
I mean, only when it tries to bite your face off, because it's got beauty to it, but there's beauty and danger in this heady cocktail. I don't know what to make of it.
Those creatures were poor enough that they'd had no gold. They were trying to eat us.
I see what you're trying to say. Yes, metaphorically speaking, right? Or maybe not.
No, literally.
Never mind.
They were trying to eat us. They clearly had
yes.
no gold. They could have got some bread or something, anything, but no, us. It's not on.
So you're saying we could have paid them off with gold?
I mean, you could have. I'm not going to give them gold. I like my gold. However,
Are you sure? Because I saw you
job.
throw gold around at the end.
I got drinks for that, and we got some work for it. It was all good.
Oh yeah.
But they are out living in the woods when they could be in a bed. They're not drinking ale. They're drinking from a stream.
Yes,
Ew.
but I think you might want to have a word with Kingsman about that, because I have a feeling he knows a lot about these creatures.
He does seem knowledgeable.
Yeah.
He just stares at you, doesn't know what to say.
I'm taking the lead. I'm listening to conversation, and I'm just
Yeah.
Why have we got townies?
So they turn around and see Flynn and Victorious just look at you.
I'm in the far back.
They find a pine cone and they are sort of discussing what is this and how does it work and is it, you're sort of like, oh dear Lord, okay. But nevertheless, you make your way forward, and we'll have another perception check.
On disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
No, this is hearing, so it's going to be your normal.
12.
It is me. That's cocked.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's a 4.
Did anyone hit?
15.
I was gonna say 15 or higher.
No.
No, but Kingsman, you got. You did. Someone did.
Yeah.
Okay. The other ones in the group won't hear this, but Kingsman, you hear the sort of like metal clangs, sort of like clink clink clink. And you hear this just before the rest of the group will also hear what's following next. You're sort of following this little windling street, deer path pretty much. And first you hear this metal clang and then some sort of shouting. And then someone will go like, help me, help! And it just cut off, but you don't get the full word out.
So many people need our help.
I see a pattern.
In the woods!
In the woods!
Can I determine which direction that is?
Yes, hit rollers. Well, yeah, you can do that. It's definitely to the west. It's very close.
I whisper back at the group, Kara, follow. And I will run as fast as I can in that direction.
Yes.
Do we just stay here?
Yeah, what do
what's it
the
for
rest
me?
of you do?
No, hell
Hi.
no.
Vinny and
Follow.
Vic.
Stealth.
Oh, I thought he just said, because he said Kara follow. I thought he wanted us to stay here. So yeah, and like you've already gone, he's still talking, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, and then follows on.
You're running towards the sound, and I'm assuming that Kingsman and Kara is a little bit ahead of the rest of the group.
Yes.
And then a moment later, over a fallen big sort of tree, first you notice that the ground is just suddenly covered with frost. And then this huge creature sort of just rises up, because it clearly heard you coming. And like frost and snow is coming from its nose. It's like you thought the walks were large. This one is massive. And it's just like taking a deep breath, and it's attacking. So roll initiative.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Frost wolf.
And it is a frost wolf. Yeah.
Do you want to show the?
Yes, I want to
the,
see.
Yeah, go for pictures.
Oh,
here it
not
is.
great.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so freaking cool.
Do you have a
That's
particular map
amazing.
in mind?
The map is near Buckbridge.
Wow. And it's what, the size of a horse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, pretty much.
Excellent.
Hooray!
Right. I thought the other ones were bad. Okay, initiative coming up.
Yes.
I'm a shit. Right. 7.
20.
Oh, mine's low.
20 on advantage, nice.
No, 20 on disadvantage.
Yeah,
So-
that's what.
Oh, we have
yeah.
disadvantage?
No, just me.
We all have
just me.
disadvantage, or just you?
No, just
For the players, remember,
Just,
Andrew,
tally
DM, you
victorious.
can type in your initiative directly into Owlbear.
Oh,
Owlbear. Where do we type that again? I'm sorry.
So, top left corner, you see 2 swords crossed.
Yes. Thank
So,
you.
hit that, and then next to your name, there should be a 0. You can just overtype that.
Great.
Which
Nice.
side are we coming in from?
I'm gonna say that you come from the east. So
So-
you lined up. Yeah, exactly. Here somewhere.
So have you already added me in the middle of this map?
No,
he is.
no,
Just checking,
no. Someone who actually failed their death save, maybe. Let's see. The frost wolf is gonna be to make it easier. We'll place it over here somewhere. But you can imagine that there is a tree here that it's standing up on top of. And then, yeah, we also have Lysandria somewhere, I think. So if you could add her, Dave, that would be awesome.
Yep. There we go.
And Lysandria is gonna have natural 20 on the initiative.
Ooh.
So she's definitely gonna go first. Why did I waste that one on her initiative? I mean,
Well done,
so
well
sorry.
What's the initiative for the Frostwolf?
Let's find out. It's going to be 17.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you.
And then Flynn,
Yep.
I'm just going to change yours one lower, mainly because for whatever reason it doesn't like people having the same number.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
All right. So this Andrea will go first, and she will draw her short bow and move over there
Strange.
and shoot. And it is she's on a roll. 21, which is a hit.
Wow.
And then we have
That's time.
Can you say this is a large creature, not medium?
well, that could just be my description. I'll double check. It is medium, but up close, it's like the perspective that you were talking about. It looks larger than it is, but yeah, it's not actually a large creature. But very big. So she's shooting there, and then she is moving over here to put a little bit of extra distance. And that's her round. She's not doing anything else. Vix, you're next.
Panting near the back, because like, and as soon as he comes over the crest or around the corner, whatever it is that then puts this wolf in view, he's like, nope. He dives behind there, with his back to the stump, trying to make himself as small as possible. I'm going to make that at the hide action, so I will roll my stealth check at disadvantage. This is going to be low. Oh dear. Wow. That is a whole 9, so I'm clearly hidden. And then
Okay.
he
There you
looks round it everybody's like,
Well, this doesn't look good.
that's my go.
Yeah, that's you. And then it's the Frost Wolf, and let's see how far it can move. 10, 20, it's speed 40. It's going to be able to it's probably going to attack Kara or Kingsman. So 1, 2, 3 to Kara, and yes, it's going to be Kara.
Got
So
it.
It's moving like that.
There we go.
And then
Fast too.
it is
That's right. Let it attack me.
it attacks you,
Good.
and it's just breathing out real long. And it's sort of
Coward.
ice cold. So you can make a dexterity save, DC 11.
Okay, let's
You
see.
get hit with this icy blast.
Oh. Nope. That's a 5 on the die, plus my 2 gives me 7. I will be frozen in time.
Yeah. Well, you will take 10 in cold damage.
Wow, okay.
It attacks.
We don't have much health.
Yeah. I know. Sorry.
No, it's
And
okay.
then, it's Kingsman. But please note that Flooney wasn't attacked. I just like to
No.
point that out.
Pounded. I was prepared for that wolf to leap over.
Yeah.
So originally in my mind, when I burst into the clearing, I was already kind of getting my bow ready and off my shoulder.
Yeah.
As we've gone into the clearing, watching this wolf run towards us, as it should run away because we're a bigger group, we're a bigger pack than what he is. It's running towards Kara. I immediately shoulder the bow, and what you've noticed over my shoulder is I have a spear, and I bring that out, and with 2 hands and a flourish, I start to attack the wolf with the spear.
Nice.
So I step up closer to it.
Cool.
Roll to hit. It's a 19.
Nice.
That is a hit.
And I love my little dice. I have my little skull dice. There we go.
Oh.
So that's 8 plus 1, 9. With so a
Nine
little
damage.
flourish, and I stab it with the spear.
Yeah, it's
9
a
damage
solid
total.
hit. You can feel it going in. And it sort of snarls at you.
And to everyone, I say to everyone, spread out. We just need
Yeah.
a bigger area. Spread out.
Yeah.
On it, boss.
Alright. Then it's Kara. You're next.
Okay. I got hit real bad. So character sheet, work please. I'm going to. Oh, I need to do a 5-foot step back, so you don't attack me. I'm gonna do a 5-foot step back. And I'm going to cast lay on hands on myself to give myself 5 points. Oh, sorry.
Are you moving away from its?
You don't have to. You're looking at Pathfinder rules, aren't you, Cara?
Yes, I'm very used to Pathfinder, so please correct me.
That's fine.
That is my main go-to. So no 5-foot. There's no attack opportunity. No.
Not for cast.
If you move away, I think it's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Oh, so there's. I don't have
But I
to.
think you can. No, exactly. I think you can cast spells in close combat.
You just
Okay,
can't make
great.
them.
Then I'm going.
Am I right?
Yeah, no, that's how I know it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
And if you make a
Okay.
ranged attack at disadvantage.
Then I will touch my heart. It's going to glow like the sun. The sun's going to basically crackle underneath, explode with solar rays. And I'm going to heal myself for 5 points of damage. Not damage. 5 points of heal.
Take that.
I explode. Right into a black hole.
Wrong button.
It's just like
And I believe that is my turn.
Yeah. That's okay. Then it's Flinny.
All right. Kingsman said spread out, and he seems to know his way around woods and wolves alike. So Flinner will move 5, 10, 15, 20, and stay there and attack the wolf.
Okay.
Right.
Go for it.
And he's going to use his short sword equivalents of small swords. And right, there goes. First one is a 14.
Just a hit. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. And then, okay, so let's start with that one. So that's for. Ooh, it's a. And hang on, bear with me. Because this is the first time in forever I am playing a rogue. So, and I get sneak attack.
Yes.
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 Yay!
So that's another. Ooh. So that's 11 of piercing, and then
Okay, nice.
he will use his bonus action to attack with the sword in his other hand. For a 19.
So that's a hit. Yeah.
And no dex bonus on this one because not skilled yet, and that's 3 plus. Oh yes, it's just one snake, so that's a 3.
Yeah. You deal quite a lot of damage with your. Is it some sort of sword you're fighting with? Is it?
They are technically short swords, but
Yeah.
they, to most people, they look a bit different because they are very thin.
Cool.
Oh, like size?
A bit like that, but without the side things.
Right,
If
so
you-
just like needles.
Yeah, like oversized daggers, really.
Hit them with the pointy part.
Yeah.
All right, then we are back to the top, and it's Lysandria. She's shooting in melee, so she will get a disadvantage for that, and it is because of that a miss. So, and she's not. Oh, she could actually be moving away. Yeah, so she's taking a little bit of cover by the rocks, and then it's Vix.
Yeah. He's just
Finish it.
he is genuinely panicked. Like, he's tired. He's got next to nothing left in the Arcana bank, and he's just like, he has no clue what to do. And he will just try, and he's like, he like would scrabble hands and knees, crawling, still staying prone. With 5, 10, 15's half his movement, so prone. He like rolls over as he's like trying to like scuttle backwards on his like hands and like his boots kicking into the dirt. He will then, with just his bonus action, in fact, he'll take the dodge action as my standard action, and then he will. It's like, Kingsman, kill it! And you watch as this like dust and gemstone dust just like vibrates off him, and then with this resonance from his voice, and it will just drift over towards you, and you have a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, nice.
You said it was a D6.
Yeah, D6 to attack roll, saving throw, or ability check for one of them for the next 10 minutes.
Cool.
That's it.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Yep. And then it's the Frost Wolf, and it has 3 people to choose from: Pliny, Kara, and Kingsman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is not Eric. It is unfortunately Kara again.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. No worries.
She's trying to get through Kara to me.
Yeah, you're in the way. And it tries to bite you with natural 20.
Oh.
No, that doesn't hit. I'm a celestial being, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
This might hurt.
Can I use a reaction to jump in the way?
No.
No, unfortunately not. Not at this stage. When
Don't you dare try and help, Dave! You let her die!
My character would jump in the way too, though, to be fair.
You take
Okay.
12 in damage.
I'm down. My eyes go to the back of my head, and black, and then I go down.
Okay.
Right. That's it. Then it sort of snarls a little. You have this feeling that it's a next, bring it, but you don't speak it. Kingsman, it's you. You just sort of take a huge chunk of Kara who's down.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I will use the spear that I've got. That is 14, 15, 17 to hit.
That's
and
it.
then I've got another natural 8. That's 9, and then with my D6, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage with the spear.
And
You can't add a bardic
Two
inspiration
hands.
to damage
And I'll
rolls.
just-
12 in damage is enough.
You
to
can't add a bardic inspiration to
hit
damage.
it.
It's only attack, saving throws, or ability checks.
Okay, so it was 9 points of damage.
That's enough anyway. You kill it a lot.
Ooh.
So I would stab it, and I'll drive the spear through its neck.
Ooh.
All the way down, and then pin
Do you
it into
twist
the
it?
ground. Oh, of course. You have.
Oh, settle for wrath.
But it's not in a cruel way. It is just this animal needs to stop. So it is a quick, clean kill.
It is, and it's yeah, it is not moving anymore. So yeah, next to
Neither
it,
is
a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Kara's down, and further away you see a mangled body. That is not
Right.
Kara's body, by the way. She's just not good.
I
What'd she
move
do?
over to Kara. Like, oh, no, she's bleeding. No, she's actually frostbitten everywhere. And bleeding. This is a mess. And I see if I have a mess kit. I sort of throw things out of my backpack, including a new leather arm. No. Does anyone have bandages? Can someone help her?
I have a healing kit.
I'm all out of magic. I can't do anything.
Lysandrea
Right.
sort of pushes you out of the way, like, no, you're doing it wrong. And she's sort of adding this herbs directly to the wound and then
Oh.
wrapping this bandage quite firmly. It stops the bleeding and you get 3 hit points back.
It's all right.
And she's like, are you alright, love? Are you alright?
Yes. Yes. Is it dead?
Yes, don't worry, it's dead. We got Kingsman killed it. It's okay. Don't worry. Breathe.
It's cold. My body is cold. I mean, oh. Thank you.
No worries. You just rest a little bit longer and then we'll make sure that you feel better soon. Just breathe and relax. So she's trying to soothe you, and what does everyone else do?
Kingsman, do these things, if you know what they are, do they move in packs?
It is well, I've never actually seen one up close, but yes, it's a wolf. They travel in packs.
Right.
This size, though, we should hurry on. They could be bigger.
Do you investigate the bloody and mangled body?
Yes.
I think Vix would prod it.
Yeah.
This one's dead.
It's not moving. You notice not far from the body is a backpack.
Yeah. Something on the ground. Oh, interesting.
Open it up. Like
Leather armor!
Another one!
Yeah, I'll look inside it. I have no sense of social
Yeah.
rights or wrongs.
That's okay. So you loot the body and search through the backpack. The man is dressed in a scruffy adventure clothes, which is, as you notice, Kingsman immediately much too thin for outdoor adventuring. He wears a black studded leather and carries 4 slim daggers and a well-used light crossbow and 2 bolts. And in the backpack you find a rusted hooded oil lamp, a tinderbox, a bag of caltrops, and dog-eared and marked card set. And it's kind of craftily marked as well. You can see this is clearly the ace, and it has like a clear mark to it. And a clay bottle half filled with mead. He wears 3 silver rings.
You see Vix just light up straight away.
Worth 5 silver each, and a leather pouch with 2 GP, 15 silver, and 9 copper. And in the backpack, you also find 2 other items. One is a rolled up scroll. It's not a proper magic, it's just like a poster pretty much. And makes you it looks kind of familiar. You look at the poster, you look at Flinny, you look at the poster, you look at Flinny.
It's a wanted sign!
So like Vix would just take his I think someone's got some artwork of you, hands it over, pockets all of the gold.
No, that's clearly not me, but just pockets the whole thing.
And it says sort of have you seen this man? Reward 10 gold. Speak to
10 gold!
handsome Groove Stewards at Wobblington Court.
Oh.
And then you find something else, but I'm gonna save that to the next session.
Oh.
Cliffhanger!
Okay, I'm curious now. And can I pocket that poster?
Yeah, you. It's not.
Yeah.
They got the nose wrong.
Yeah, my brother's nose doesn't look anything like this. Do we have someone, like a designated person who takes stuff in a big sack, or should we sort of
Well, I mean,
tell you now if we want anything?
it's all in this backpack. I'll just carry it. I don't mind. I mean,
I need to change the backpack. It doesn't look that good, but I mean, I can change that when we get back to town.
Yeah. So are you happy to carry all this stuff?
Is it heavy?
No, it's not really.
Not when
It's
you're
like
all in the
there's
same
no
bag.
huge tent or anything. It's just like, yeah. No, it's not very heavy.
I'll
Half
carry
empty
you guys,
water
don't
skin.
worry.
Yeah.
I got this. It's the least I can do.
Okay. That's what I can do.
I will get that list off you in a bit and write it all down properly.
That's fine. I'll send it over later so you get everything on there.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So when are we back?
Very cool.
2 weeks, hopefully.
Yes,
2 weeks. There we go.
Yay!
Level
So,
3, you
hopefully
say?
everyone who joined us live, thank you very so much for joining us live. If you missed bits or you want to catch everything else out, it will go onto YouTube over the weekend. So do remember to go to YouTube. Please do like and subscribe. We're trying to get well as many as we can. We hit the 1,000, which is great. Thank you very much to everyone who did that.
Way!
But don't forget, there's Badger merch, there's Twitch subscriptions, there's all kinds of stuff that you can help with the stream. And we will be back in. Yeah, look, merch mugs. Look, we've got Christmas badges. You got 3 badges in a Santa coat, and we got Avernus badges. We got all kinds of badges. But who needs these stinking badges? But we do. And until next time, we'll see you again soon with all kinds of shows. And it's ta-da for me, and I guess it's ta-da from them.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Bye! Bye, everyone!
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
See you next
See you
time.
soon.